Hi, my name's Mark and welcome to Membership Website. So we're looking at the Facebook group and we're answering some questions. Somebody's put a question on. I have a couple of questions about business data import tools. After entering your search criteria and viewing the results, can you manually select only the business you want to import? Let's just show you. It's probably going to be easier to do that. Let's go to My Members and Business Data. And we can see here we've got some credits. It's just a default website, and we're going to look for a business type. So we're going to look for automotive services, and we'll look for see if we can find sales, auto accessory wholesaler. We'll just do that. So we've searched two categories. We've searched top category and the subcategory. Now, if you're importing data to use on your website, I would highly recommend that you tick all these boxes. You want their email address because you need to be able to reach out to these people. And you might not have the correct phone number from, but you might not have the correct email address. So always tick email and phone. I would always recommend that. I would also recommend that you tick website because you want to be able to fill out their listing. There's no point contacting them after you've done a Brilliant Directory business import, because you'll see in a moment it's bare minimal information. So you want the website so that you can gather more information to help build out the profile. And again, I would always tick that this is the business listings that you're updating have been updated within 30 days. Now, if you untick them, let's just untick them. We've got this set to the United Kingdom. Let's search for records. We've got 98 records. So let's go back. We're going to do the same search again. I've come out of there. So we're just going to do the same search. And we're going to search automotive services. And we're going to search for auto accessory wholesalers. We're going to tick all of these this time. So we had 98 search records before, and we've got 55. But 55 are going to hold more value than 98 will if you've got no email address, no contact numbers for these people, no website information to build out these listings. Just don't do it. Highly recommend you tick all four of them boxes. We're not going to add 55. We're going to add 2 just because we're doing a test. You don't get to see any of the listings. So I've selected 2 of 55. I didn't get a choice there on which 2 businesses I wanted of them 55. So unfortunately, you don't have that choice, and that was what the person was asking in the Facebook group. Do you actually have the choice to be able to pick them? You also can't write any content because you can't see the 2 listings that I'm going to get. You can't write content or add content to them 2 listings until you've imported them. Okay, so we're going to import these now. So we're going to go to membership plan 1. We're going to add them to automotive, and we're going to import records. We're not going to add subcategories. We just want to get them into the website just so I can show you. So view import progress. We can see that they are being imported just now. They don't take very long. There's only 2 members. And we can see here, these are the 2 members here. So you don't always get logos. And in addition to that, where you do get logos, the logos can sometimes take a few minutes to upload. So if you're doing a big import of around 1,000 businesses or something like that, you might see all these businesses load up and think, well, you've not got any logos for any of these businesses. It's not give you any logos, but it might be that it's still uploading the logos. Let's just refresh, and still they're showing no logos. So it's possible that these 2 don't have logos. Let me just check the listing type, company and organization it's set up as. Yes, so it's possible that these 2 haven't come with logos, but if you don't see, there they are. Yeah, so you see the delay there. So I've seen the listings. I've had to refresh that a couple of times, and now the logos have come through. I've told them that, first of all, these 2 listings have been checked and updated within the last 30 days. I wanted a contact number for each one. We can see that that's there. I wanted an email for each one. We can see that that's there. And I wanted a website, and we can see that each one has a website. Let's go in and view the profile. We'll log in. I'm viewing the live profile. So if we view the live profile first, you can see that just here. And you can see all the information that's come through. So not very much. Business imports it doesn't add information to the additional details section form. So it seems to miss that form, even though Brilliant Directories have default fields in that form. The business imports seems to just miss it and doesn't put any information in it. So you're not getting the hours of the business. You're not getting what types of payments they accept. It's filling out some content, some contact information. It's putting a web link in there. It's putting the address in there. It's giving you a logo, and not on every occasion we don't get the choice, so we don't see or we don't know whether we're going to get a logo with a business. And it's giving you an about section, and you can see the about section here. You can see there's a bit of content just in here. Probably a lot of it is actually repeated, is repeating stuff like the company name that you've already got. It's repeating the location. So I found this quite a lot with the about section, that we're putting the location in there, and it might mention that 1 or 2 times in the about section. So the information, it's not rich in content. You can do a lot more with the about section by adding some titles and stuff like that. But let's go into the account. So we can see here, when we look at the account, the system is saying that the profile photo has been added and the about me has been added, but basic information hasn't been fully completed. And that might be the way that we have the form set up. But in actual fact, these are using default forms on this website, because this is just a demo website. So the things that it hasn't completed is the first and last name. Now, on the default forms for Brilliant Directories, as default, they have these set to required. So really what the business import system should be doing is putting something like business owner, so that the listing is ready and going live. If we go to the additional details, I didn't prompt any categories for these, subcategories for these listings to go into. But we can see here there's been no quote, no year established. And really, for the business import, it should have a year of established, or a year of registration or something like that. So we should be able to fill that information in. Opening hours or hours of operation isn't completed. Forms of payments isn't. Credentials, honors and award is not. So it's completely bypassed that. And then we go to the about me section, and you can see there that you have this paragraph of information that needs optimized, because really you should be using some H2, H3, H4 titles within the about section to try and give it some more value in terms of SEO. So I hope you found this video useful, and thanks for watching.